Okay, here we have 3 by 3 matrix. Okay, to find the determinant of this, we can pick any row or column that you like. In this case, I would like to pick the first column here. Now there's a sign associated with each of this term here. So let's see. If I have a 3 by 3 matrix, the sign of the first number here is always positive, and the sign alters between plus and minus after that. So the sign of the next one is minus, this is plus, minus, plus, and so on. So you have to remember that. This is the sign that associates with each term here, which is not written here. So the sign for 3 is positive. The sign for 4 is minus. And the sign for -2 is plus. So you have to know that first of all. So over here I have 3, which its sign is positive, times, to see what matrix that you need to multiply this with, you draw an imaginary line through 3. If I draw a line through 3, horizontal and vertical line through 3, let's see what do I get. If I draw a horizontal line here and vertical line like that, then I would get this matrix here, which I record right there. That would be 2, 1, 3, 5. Okay. First of all, I need to know if you all follow that so far. If you do, go ahead and put the check mark next to your name if you understand, if you can follow the steps. So I picked the first column. Again, you can pick any row or columns. The first element here is 3, and I draw a vertical and horizontal line through that number 3, and then whatever elements here in this matrix that the line doesn't pass through it, I would record it as 2 by 2 matrix here. Simple as that. And I keep repeating the process here for the next element. The number 4, first of all, remember that the sign for number 4 is minus. You have to remember that. So that would be minus. The value of that is 4. The sign for the first term were positive. Okay. Now, can you tell me, if you follow the same concept here, what would be the 2 by 2 matrix that goes here? If I draw a vertical and horizontal line through number 4, like this, let's see what elements here the lines doesn't pass through it. Looks to me is 0, -2, 3, and 5. Simple as that. Now if you all can follow this, again, can I see a checkbox next to your name? Alright, so the next element that we have to look at is -2. And remember, -2 is positive here. The sign for -2 is positive. So we go here and write down here plus, being the sign of that term. And then the value of that is -2. And everybody should know what would be the 2 by 2 matrix that multiplies here. Okay, again, we draw a vertical and horizontal line through this element 2, and this time we have 0, -2, 2, and 1 are the numbers that the line doesn't pass through them. Okay. So again, if you all can follow up to this point, can I ask you to delete that green check mark in front of your name? Okay, if it's X, I need to know what the question is. Again, if you follow this, go ahead and erase the green check mark. Vanessa, if you follow it, go ahead and erase the check mark. If you have a question, put the X and type your question so I can explain this. Okay. Yibit says, why do we have 2 and 1? Okay, let me make sure I understand which 2 and 1 that you're referring to. Are you referring to this 2 and 1 here? Yes, okay. Again, to see what 2 by 2 matrix we need for this element, we need to draw a vertical line and horizontal line through the element 2. That's the one that we're talking about. So whatever elements that the line doesn't pass through it, and looks to me are these 4, are the one that you record as 2 by 2 matrix. And that's what I put here. Do you see that now? Okay, great. Alright. If you all can follow up to this point, can I see a checkbox next to your name then, please? Okay, I see Karina is joining us. Karina Martinez, if you can hear me, please put the check mark next to your name. We're reviewing take-home test number 2, and we're looking at how to find the determinant 3 by 3. Again, you can view this entire session as soon as we're done in your class announcement. The archive version of this would be available to you. Alright, looks like everybody okay up to this point. Now, everybody should know how to find the determinant of 2 by 2. So let me write it down here. For the 2 by 2 matrix, if I have A, B, C, D, can somebody tell me what would be the formula here to find the determinant 2 by 2? Type your answer, please. Arden, looks like you're typing. Everybody, please type the answer. How do you write it? It would be A, D. Very good. It would be A, D minus BC, right? Okay, if you all can remember this formula for the test, can I see a check mark next to your name? That's what you have to remember. If you have 2 by 2 matrix, this is how you find the determinant. You crisscross this, multiply this by AD minus BC. Vanessa? I don't get any response from you again. Are you with us? Okay. So over here, to evaluate the matrix determinant here, that would be 2 times 5 minus 1 times 3. And the whole thing should be multiplied by 3 later. Alright, so what is that? That would be 10 minus 3, which is equal to 7. So the first term would be 3, that 3 comes from here, times 10 minus 3 would be equal to 7. So the first term would be 21. Alright, let's take turn and evaluate the next one. Vanessa, you asked this question and I don't get any response from you. Are you still there? Can I see a check mark next to your name if you're there? Alright. Arden, can you tell me what would be the second 2 by 2 determinant here? Let's evaluate that for me. And Vanessa, you're back. Vanessa, can you find the determinant for the third one then? Okay, Arden's going to give me what we get here. It's very simple. You just cross multiply this. You go 0 times 5 minus 2 times 3. Okay, Vanessa, I want you to evaluate what would be the last one. So that would be 0 plus 6. Where did you get minus 4, Arden? You put 0 times 5 minus 2 times 2. Well, to me, it's 0 times 5 times minus 2 times 3. Do you see that? Okay. And Vanessa saying this is 0 times 1 minus, okay, let me move this here a little bit. Okay, this one here I'm right at the top, so I have more room. That would be 0 times 1 minus 2 times 2. Okay, so here would be 0 minus, and minus would be plus 4. So there we have it. This would be minus 4 times 6, and this would be minus 2 times 4, because this is 4. So it would be 21 minus 24 minus 8, and the answer is equal to 21 minus 24 minus 8 would be minus 11. That would be the final result here for determinant of this 3 by 3 matrix.